The news of the re-arrest of the Makindye West lawmaker Allan Ssewanyana spread out last evening like wildfire on social media. Although Ssewanyana's lawyers had managed to secure his release on bail, he did not enjoy his freedom. Soon after, he was arrested again by security personnel outside the gate of Chigo prison. This morning, the president of the National Unity Platform Party and former presidential candidate Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, also known as Bobi Wine, condemned the manner in which the legislator was arrested, calling it outright lawlessness.
Honorable Ssewanyana was released but immediately abducted. Up to now, we are yet to know where exactly he is. This should speak to us about the unlawfulness of the Museveni regime. We saw this happen 16 years ago when the Black Mambas abducted freed prisoners.
Yesterday, Mohammed Segirinya failed to secure his release because one of his sureties, the Mityana Municipality MP Francis Zake, had traveled to the United States of America. Bobi Wine says all this is being done unconstitutionally.
The brutal and illegal rearrest, or rather abduction of the Honorable Allan Ssewanyana further speaks that even if Segirinya was released, he would also be abducted, because the Honorable Ssewanyana was released and abducted immediately. That shows that even Segirinya would have faced the same fate.
On the recent presidential address on COVID-19 by President Museveni, NUP have responded by condemning the continued closure of schools.
We should remember that we are the only country in the region that has schools closed. The numbers of teenagers getting pregnant are skyrocketing. We also, Museveni, come out to assert that it's okay for our young children to be impregnated, to get pregnant, for as long as they've not died.
The National Unity Platform mover and shaker also clarified on his failure to go to the United States of America for a political conference.
It's a U.S. policy that people that have been in South Africa in the period of 14 days could not access the United States. So with that information, I decided to discontinue my trip to the U.S. and I returned here. However, I want to inform our colleagues all over the world that the activities in the United States actually are continuing. Many of our fellow leaders have made the trip, those that have not been to South Africa, and I will personally be making the trip when these days are over, the 14 days.
Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu also commented on the recent spate of killings in Masaka.
And indeed, Kaindo Tafire said it, that if Masaka voted for them, it would be a different thing, as if to conclude that they are punishing them for not voting Museveni and NRM.
As the National Unity Platform, they have vowed to continue fighting against injustice and mistreatment of members of the opposition. Suhail Mugabe, CTV PM Edition.